Aye, aye. If you're time and motion studying me, you've got a one-man strike on your hands.
I'm waiting for the boys to come back from their 3-mile cross-country trial, Potter.
Oh, I see. Of course, I did a lot of running in the desert.
Which way?
Please answer that one, sonny boy. No, I mean athletics, no. Yeah. Oh, yes, Bernard, I've done a lot, I've done the marathon, the 100 yards, the 5-mile hurdles.
Yeah. Well, perhaps you'd like to give the boys a prep talk when they come back, Potter. Maybe even join them in a run later on.
I would, too, if it finally meant beating that Weaver Street school at something, yes.
Yes, well, Weaver Street may be in for a bit of a shock tomorrow, Potter. Oh. My boys have been showing some pretty remarkable times. All right, here they come. Come on, girls, get those timesheets ready. Look at that, Potter.
Why, the right, that's fast, isn't it? Oh, they're a grand bunch of lads, aren't they? Come on, my love.
Come on, lads.
Come
well,
on,
where do you want us then?
I beg your pardon, Maureen.
Why, what have you done?
Come on, lads. Big finish now. 48, 49, 50. Come on, lads. Well done. Well done, lads. Kick on, lads.
Me heart.
Other side, Abbott.
Oh, yeah. How we going then, Chief?
I don't know yet. Maureen?
Dunno, didn't stop the watch, did I?
All right, Maureen, get back to the classroom, will you?
Suit yourself.
Well, lads, do these sort of times tomorrow, and Weaver Street will probably think you're power assisted.
Yeah, quite probably.
And there's some of Auntie Ruby's bread pudding all round if you win, lads.
Best get out to Weaver Street. They couldn't even walk with that lot inside them.
All right, lads, into the showers, and somebody bring a bucket of water to revive Abbott, would they?
Well, got me second wind, didn't I?
Yes, sir. You said it was all right to spit when you was running and you got saliva in your mouth.
Saliva, yes, saliva.
Well, I did, and I ate a cat.
Oh, go on, Duffy.
Yeah, be with you in a minute, Chief. Here, Sharon.
What?
Well, I was going to say, oh, don't do that. Look, Brian Cousins, that mate of me brother Monty?
Yeah?
Well, he's got this house in the south of France. No, in Majorca. And it's standing empty over the weekly half-term holiday. Fancy going?
Ooh, you and me in Majorca. Yeah. Wouldn't that mean... Well, where would you sleep?
Well, I ain't keeping in the bath, am I?
Well, I mean, it's cohabitating, isn't it?
Yes.
What? Are you implying now that side of it won't come into it, or what?
Sharon, I ain't saying that. What I will say is that it ain't the whole point of going. Look, we can have a great holiday. We get on well, don't we?
Yeah. That's my point. What would we do about our physical feelings of a night time?
Take it as it comes. Yeah, what are you worrying about? Your mother?
No, she wouldn't care. Look, what if I said yes? And would you promise not to take advantage?
Look, Sharon, I ain't making any promises I couldn't be sure of keeping.
Well, it's utterly honest of you, Eric, but... Well, where would I stand afterwards?
Oh, my God. I do reckon you know.
All right, I'll come.
Great.
I will.
All I've got to do now is get the fare, haven't I?
And the staffs of Fenn Street and Weaver Street will provide course-marshals here, 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 and here.
Oh, I don't think the children should walk through that paddling pool. Wet feet, pneumonia, complaint. Oh, no.
That is an ink blot, Morris.
What?
Do you think my rowing cap and blazer, of course, would be in order as starter, monsieur?
Yes, but do stop waving that thing about like Billy the Kid.
Oh.
Yakida, Pricey.
Hey, that means goodbye, sir. Oh, my, but that's a very pretty dress you are wearing, Miss Yuan.
Oh, do you really think so?
Oh, yes. By the way, you couldn't lend me a couple of pounds, could you?
A typical example of transparent ingratiation.
Oh, now that wasn't very charitable, Doris. What do you want the money for, Pricey?
Oh, thank you, sir. Well, I want to buy this camera, you see, from this chap I know. A bargain it is.
Duffy tried to sell it to me, too.
Doris, you could tear a man's lining like that.
I will not have Fenn Street turned into a quasi-Arab bazaar.
Smithy, that wasn't a very nice thing to do to Miss Yuan.
You can't, Brace!
See you later at the furniture shop, darling.
Yeah.
OK?
Well, aren't you going to kiss me goodbye, then?
Well, Price is looking out of the staff room window, darling.
Well, I'll blow him one then, too.
Come here.
Oh, you're going to drag me behind the cycle sheds again. I know you are.
Now, listen, we've got to finalise our furniture and fittings list, darling.
Look, Bernard, if we have to save up for that lot, we'll be 90 before we're married.
Sweetheart, look, these are just the bare essentials.
We've already got those. I'll show you. Ha! Vulgar devils.
I'll see you later on, darling. All right?
I like your technique, Michael Caine.
It was never like this at Eton. See you later.
Bye, darling.
She's a little cracker, she is, Chief.
Yes, I think so, Duffy. Thank you.
Talking of wedding photos, Chief, want to buy a camera? 10 quid to you, worth 30.
Oh, it's very nice, but I can't afford it.
Oh, shame. Something important.
Something to do with school, is it?
Yeah, sort of. See, the thing is, I've got a chance of this. I've got some chance of buying some technical drawing instruments, haven't I?
Really? What are those for, Duffy?
Well, Mr. Sibley, the careers bloke, he reckons I might do some evening classes down at Tech. And I ain't got the gear, you know, I need the ready.
My word, that really does. Well, that sort of effort deserves some kind of reward. There we are, Duffy. There's the money.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot.
No, I don't want a camera, Duffy. You just consider that alone. You pay me back when you can. All right?
Well, look, if there's anything I can do for you in the meantime...
Will you make sure we win the cross-country against Weaver Street tomorrow?
Yeah, face of Duff, we'll hammer 'em. Well, I mean, we know the course, don't we?
Well, you can't rely on them losing their way, Duffy. I mean, there are marshals all along the course.
Oh, all along the course?
Yes, but that's going to cramp our style, is it?
Oh, no. Not a bit. Well, morning. Here, put that out. We got a bleeding race this afternoon, haven't we?
Well, hearty cheers.
Yes, cheers.
You know, it's a pity, really. I had hoped you might give us a closer race this year.
Duffy did come fifth.
Oh, very laudable, too, considering the obvious lack of proper training.
Perhaps it was big match nerves. Our boys have been doing some very creditable practice times. Excuse me.
Oh, perhaps I've been catching the bus back, what? Oh, did I say something?
Aye, too bloody much.
Come. If you can meet with triumph and disaster, etc., etc.
Well, never mind. Perhaps one of these days you'll beat us at something, and it'll be my turn to eat humble pie.
I hope it bloody chokes him.
Oh, cheer up, Coach. Your boys were just a bit out of their class, that's all.
There'll be other times. As a matter of fact, I was wondering...
Well, where have you been hiding yourself? Now, if you were on the staff at my school, I'd make sure you were right in the centre of things.
If I was on the staff at your school, I doubt there'd be much room in the centre of things. Darling?
Oops, do I hear a clangor?
Yes.
You know, I'm thinking of starting golf at our school next term.
Oh, Bernard plays golf, don't you, darling?
Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
Really? We must have a round sometime.
Be careful, you couldn't leave that to the boys, could you?
Oh, I don't think I'd have to, really. Now, if you're thinking of learning, I'd be more than happy to give you a bit of coaching.
Now, look here. I'll play you golf anytime you like, old son.
Saturday?
Fine.
Yeah, splendid. Tell you what, make it a bit more interesting. What about a small wager?
Well, I hardly think that's necessary.
Fair enough. Same again, is it?
I have never associated you with retreat, Hitches.
I'm saving up to get married, Smith here.
Never mind that, Bernard. You're not going to let him get away with that.
Excuse me. This wager. How much would you in mind?
Oh, say 30
shillings.
Pounds?
Pounds.
Done.
I apologise for my previous remark, Hitches.
Yes, well, you need somebody to teach him a lesson,
And
right?
you're the one to do it, my love.
Oh, good. I can't wait to see his face when he has to hand over all that money.
I don't believe in betting.
Neither do I as a rule, but in this case it's more of a weapon to put that pipsqueak in his place.
Make it a slow death, won't you, darling?
Yes, I'll string him along a bit, first of all, and then... Well, that might be a bit tricky, actually.
Why?
Well, I've only played 4 years ago, and I wasn't awfully good then.
You fellow, of course!
Right, now here we go. Now, where's my potter? There we are. Now, what does it say? Tense the muscles of the left side from the metacarpals to the astragalus bone. Yeah. Now, relax the corresponding muscles on the right side. There we are, the right side. We've got the right game here. Now, cock the head to look at the back of the ball. That's comfy, yeah? Now, short, backswing, long follow through. Hello.
Got a hernia?
No, lad, I'm just trying out one or two of the finer points for you, you know. Yeah. By the way, here are Mr. Smith's gloves as promised. Oh, lovely bit of craftsmanship there, you know.
Elizabethan by the look of it.
Really? Fancy that. Yeah, but you're not worried about the match, are you?
I'm terrified.
You don't want to worry land. No. I'm going to be your cosy.
Caddy. Look, I can't afford to lose 30 quid, Potter.
Oh, blimey, 30 quid. It's like taking a lamb to the slaughter.
Don't know why you're grieving. You rooked him for 10.
You want to watch yourself, Peter.
All right, hit me, Peter. He won't make it right, will it? He's saving, ain't he?
Oh, I never thought of that. Still, if he won his golf game...
Leave it out. It's about as likely as Smithy winning a Grand National.
Oh, you never know. I've got a funny feeling this is going to be his lucky afternoon.
Heard about the golf then, did you?
Heard we was there.
We was there when Potter told us about it. Well done, Chief.
Yeah, well done.
Mind you, I must admit, I did have a bit of luck, but I did also rather play above myself. However, we're not here to talk about the golf, are we? We must get on with the register. But I could just tell you about one hole in particular, if you're interested.
Yes.
All right. Well, it was a dogleg to the right, about 420 yards, or perhaps 430, I can't quite remember. Trees both sides of the fairway, of course, and the green was guarded by bunkers on all sides.
Why do they call them bunkers, sir?
Oh, probably historical, Dennis. Anyway, I had a blind shot to the green from about here, you
I
see.
went round a putting green in 17 once.
You couldn't have, Abbott. There are 18 holes.
I got 2 halves, didn't I?
Yes. No, so with this blind shot, I decided to play a shot going over the top of the trees. Yes. A tricky shot, but worth a try, I thought. In all modesty, I did hit the ball rather well. Although for a time it seemed to me that the ball was going to drop short into the trees about here.
Perhaps they used to keep the coal in them.
What's that, Dennis?
Historical bunkers.
Now, look, do you want to hear this story or not?
Yeah. Why you tell it, it's almost as if we was there.
Well, thanks very much, Craven. As I say, the ball dropped into the trees, but because I had imparted a bit of topspin onto the ball, it came out of the trees and onto the green.
It bounced out the trees because we threw it out.
You narky little bitch.
Threw it out? What are you talking about?
You don't think you'd have ever won if we hadn't cheated for you all the way round, do you?
Why did you do that, 5C? Why cheat?
Getting married, ain't you? 30 quid.
All right, 5C. Off you go to assembly.
You're going to do the decent thing again, ain't you, Chief?
There's no glory in dishonesty, Duffy. I lose the bet by default, so I pay Mr. Kelp £60.
Eh?
Yes.
Oh, blimey.
Yes, what is it, Sharon?
No, I'm not sure this is the time after all that.
Sharon, if you have a problem, it's always the right time to talk about it. So, what's the trouble?
Well, it's about virginity, actually.
Right, good. That's always a good thing to talk about, Sharon, because we've all got that, or...
See, Eric's asked me to go to Majorca with him, and...
Has he? Yes.
Well, he's worked ever so hard to get the money, selling things.
Yes.
But, well, what we were talking about, well, it might crop up.
I think it probably would, Sharon.
See, my mother...
Yeah, that's very good. Worrying about your mother, worrying, Sharon.
No, I just don't want to turn out like her, that's all. I mean, she's great and that, but... Well, when I think of the number of uncles I've had...
Yes. Now, Sharon, have you talked to Duffy about this? Now, he's not a dirty boy. I'm sure he'd understand.
Oh, I know he does. But, well, it's me as well, you see, because... Well, I've always been fairly physical.
Yes, I have noticed that, Sharon. You see, Sharon, when I was your age, I was much younger than you. No, what I'm trying to say, of course, is that youngsters nowadays seem to develop much more quickly.
Oh, I was wearing a 34B when I was 13.
Were you? Well, there you are. You see, I wasn't. No. What I'm saying is that this early development brings problems of its own kind. All I can say is that you must weigh up the consequences, Sharon.
My mum, you mean?
Yes, for instance, and then weigh up whether the immediate pleasures of sleeping together are worth more than what could be a much deeper relationship.
Well, I must admit, I would prefer Eric as a formal husband.
Well, there we are, Sharon. But if you make your bed, you must No.
I know. And I feel much better now.
Do you? Good.
He's now flush a lot.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind having concussion if we'd won, but now we've lost, it's beginning to hurt, you know.
You know, Smithy, Kipling was right when he said if you can meet with triumph and disaster
Morris,
and treat
please,
those
you're
two...
sounding like a gramophone record.
Well, I think Hitties has honoured the school by honouring his debt.
Quite right.
Oh, dear, we shall have stained glass windows put in here soon.
Morning, everybody.
Oh, hello, Marahishi. You're looking very happy for somebody who just lost 60 quid?
Yes. Well, that's what I've popped in to tell you. I haven't.
Hey, you mean we're screwing him after all, then?
No, the bet's off. I told Kelp about the cheating. He said he'd cheated as well. Felt honour bound to let the matter rest.
It's a rare and very pleasant thing to see honesty bring its own reward.
Oh, well done, son. Oh, I borrowed this pen from you on the first day of term, and I've never given it back to you, have I?
No, you haven't.
And what is more, I'm not bloody going to,
Well, I don't really mind because it leaks in your pocket.
Hey? What a filthy trick. Oh.
What I'm saying is, why did the airline give you a free travel voucher? That's all I'm saying.
Because I'm secretly living with 18 pilots.
No.
We all got one.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Just imagine, anywhere in the Mediterranean. All we've got to pay for would be food and accommodation.
Yes, well...
Oh, not the Magna Carta again.
Well, look, I'll give up my power drill if you'll give up your sewing machine. It's as
Hey,
simple as...
hi, Chief. Hi, miss.
Hello. Hello.
Duffy, this is a public house.
Yeah, well, before I get me lemonade, here's your gelt back. I was going to use it for a little holiday, wasn't I?
Oh, were you? Oh, well, I didn't know that, Duffy.
See, Eric, decided that the pleasures of us doing it were worth less than what could be a deeper relationship. Didn't you, Eric?
Yeah, well, that is why I decided, virtually. Anyway, I suppose you two couldn't make use of a free flat in Majorca?
Oh, Bernard! Oh, for their honeymoon. How utterly lovely.
No, for the half term.
Yes, for the half term.
Oh.
Yes, but we couldn't possibly go, Sharon. Because we're not married. I mean, you'd agree with that, wouldn't you? I mean, wouldn't you?
Oh, no, of course we can't go, Sharon.
It's worth hanging on to, isn't it, miss?
Well, who do we know who could use a virtually free holiday in Majorca?
Good evening.
Hello, Miss Yule.
Doris, what are you doing here?
I'm meeting Mr. Sibley.
Oh, well, have a drink while you're waiting, will you? George?
Miss Yule, how would you and Mr. Sibley like a free holiday in Majorca?